My name is Sarah, and I'm 42 years old. Today, I'm finally ready to talk about something I've kept inside for years, something that still keeps me awake at night. She takes a breath. It all started on a Thursday night, the night I realized I was not living alone. I was coming home late from work. At that time, I lived by myself. Small apartment, quiet street, nothing unusual. Except for one thing. My new neighbor, a man I barely ever heard or saw, but every time I entered the building, he was there, standing at his door, not smiling, not talking, just watching. Something about him felt wrong, like he knew more about me than he should. Days went by, and the feeling got worse. Objects in my apartment seemed moved. Lights on when I was sure I turned them off. I tried to convince myself I was just tired. Until that night. The night I heard footsteps inside my apartment. I froze. I wasn't expecting anyone. Nobody else had a key. I grabbed my phone, called my friend. But before she answered, I heard something that made my blood turn to ice. The sound of my bedroom door slowly creaking open. My heart was pounding so loud I could barely hear anything else. I stepped back toward the front door, trying to stay calm, trying not to make a sound. Then suddenly, the handle of the door I was holding moved. Not by me. Someone on the other side was trying to open it, slowly, quietly. I don't know how I didn't scream. I pushed the door back with all my strength and yelled as loud as I could. And that's when it happened. The pressure on the door disappeared. Whoever was inside ran. I heard the footsteps, fast, heavy, running toward the back of the apartment. I sprinted downstairs to the neighbors. We called the police. When officers opened the apartment, everything looked normal. No forced entry, no broken lock. But then one of the officers called us into the living room. On the floor, under the edge of the TV stand, was something small, black, with a tiny blinking light, a miniature hidden camera, and next to it, a key. The officer picked it up slowly and looked at me. "Ma'am, do you know whose this is?" My hands were shaking. I shook my head. They took the key for fingerprinting. And later that night, I got the call. The fingerprints matched one person. My neighbor, the quiet one, the one always watching, the one standing in the hallway whenever I came home. He had made a copy of my key. He had been inside my apartment more than once. The officer told me something I'll never forget. This wasn't the first time he was in your home. It's just the first time you caught him. Even now, years later, I still check behind every door, every corner. Living alone isn't the same anymore. And I'm sharing this today for one reason. If your instincts tell you something is wrong, listen to them. They might save your life.